Hey everyone, Ron here. Today I'm going to play some more Fallout 4. We're going to be discovering the Institute some more, and I guess we're going to have to figure out sooner or later what we're going to do with them. Currently, I don't know, I'm not impressed, you could say.
Done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set.
I know you'll
Unit, you
achieve
can return
great
to duty.
things here.
Thank you, ma'am.
We
Thanks
all
again.
do.
Of course.
It's my responsibility to make sure this place runs smoothly.
Okay.
We're all
Doc,
looking forward to
they weren't
working with
kidding.
you.
You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
Mostly it's just...
I guess I just wasn't ready to die yet.
That's understandable. The will to survive is the most basic human instinct. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water, and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
I'm just looking around.
I see. Well, please do mind what you touch. Sensitive equipment here, not like topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division, I'm happy to discuss it.
It must be a challenge to meet the power demands of a place like this.
Absolutely. We scratch and scrape for every precious ounce of voltage that we can. Over the years, we've learned a few tricks that help supplement our power budget. When necessary, we can tap into select sources on the surface. We take only what we need, of course. Fortunately, Advanced Systems is always working on new solutions to generate more energy. It's a good thing, too, because the demand is always increasing. You don't even want to know what a single use of the molecular dematerializer consumes.
Okay, let's see.
As the Institute's requisition vendor,
Oh,
I
what's
can
this
provide
guy?
supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
I've seen this one in a few
Sure.
videos. It's
Let's
supposed to
take a
have a
look.
really good weapon or something like that. Ah, here it is. Faster fire rate, faster reloads. It's a plasma rifle, I do believe. I could use a good plasma rifle. Let's have a look. What else does he have? Some synth pieces. You know what? I'm not really that much of a plasma guy, but I don't think I actually brought any purified water. So, and I'm pretty close to poor, so fuck it. I'm still going to have to say, I don't know.
Nothing to report, ma'am.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do.
Be on the lookout for unusual synth behavior.
All right. They could have been doing so much more. They didn't need to be so hidden about it.
To knock some heads
I
together.
hear we're about to get a new food supplement.
On the targeting package upgrades I asked
you
for.
were there
Maybe
the
I
day
should
the
take some
bombs
courses
fell.
with me.
That must have been terrifying.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see. Constant vigilance is vital in preventing synth escapes.
Like
Okay.
any machine,
Excuse me,
synth
Doctor.
can malfunction.
So,
Just wish it didn't happen
here
so
you
often.
are.
Oh, come on.
Neo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity.
I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions, It's nothing personal, I assure you. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping? That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
You mentioned that coursers undergo special training. Tell me more about it.
The SRB constantly monitors our Gen 3 synth population, looking for specific traits. Those who show tenacity, fearlessness, and independence undergo a rigorous training regimen. We teach them armed and unarmed combat, investigative techniques, psychology, and mechanical skills. Those who pass a final evaluation become coursers. The rest have their memories wiped and return to their former duties.
Doesn't that alone show you that they are, well, most probably a little bit more than...
But try to remember that synths aren't people.
Just the fact... I mean, seriously though, just the fact that you have to... You can't just take anyone and have to know... So, okay, this specific synth seems to have tenacity and all that. Doesn't that tell you something? Doesn't that tell you that they're not just machines anymore? But I don't know if it were from the beginning, but you know, anymore at least. But yeah, to be honest, it's just like, I don't know. The Institute, if they really, I mean, if I had been the person that made the Institute from the beginning and all that, well, see.
We'll start the next trial then. The dosage will be much larger this time, and the side effects will likely be more pronounced.
Will there be any pain?
I honestly don't know. I suppose it's your job to find out. Now hold still.
I suppose it's your job to find out. Okay. Let's see how much pain.
All done. You can return to your duties, and remember to record every symptom you experience in detail.
I hope I'll prove a useful test subject for you, Doctor. We are honored to welcome you here.
The synth, they just seem emotionless. Very, very much so. They could so easily have just had synths go up there and kill super mutants and helped people of the Commonwealth. And they would welcome them.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
What's she testing?
Hi, Doc.
Oh, hi there. Sorry if I seem distracted. I memorized 5 sets of design schematics, and now I'm doing detailed mental comparisons.
That's amazing.
Oh, well, a lot of us do that. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. I just wanted to say how much I admire Father, and that it's an honor to meet you. I really hope you'll stay here with us.
What, they're just testing weapons or something? Relay grenades. Let's steal some more of them. No idea what they are, but I'm gonna steal them.
Dr. Orman.
That was productive. If you ask me, we're only scratching the surface with the latest synths.
Hey, Dr. Lee.
Dr. Lee.
Oh, it's you. You're not authorized to be here.
Actually, I was looking for you.
Me? Why?
Let's just say that you've regained the attention of a certain group that I represent.
Stop beating around the bush. It's obvious that you're from the Brotherhood of Steel.
No shit.
I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
Why would we want you dead?
I did some pretty sensitive work for the Brotherhood of Steel. Even though Lyons let me go, there were a few others in the ranks that thought I knew too much. That's why I came to the Institute. It was the only place that I thought I'd be out of the Brotherhood's reach and still be able to do my research. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
Let's see.
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help? Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
Let's see.
Did you abandon any projects you wanted to complete?
You should know better than to ask me that. If they didn't tell you what I was working on, they didn't want you to know. I'm certainly not going to put my neck on the line and spread their dirty little secrets. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around here. Sometimes I feel like Father isn't being straight with me. Like there are things I'm not supposed to know about. I don't like that. But still, how can I turn my back on all of this?
Your work could be instrumental in freeing the Commonwealth.
You really know how to push my buttons, don't you? You know, I never understood why the Institute was so damn selfish. All those innocent people up there, dying.
Exactly.
And here I am surrounded by technology that could make their lives better. Yet we hide down here and insulate ourselves from everything and everyone. It's not right. It's not right. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee. Now, for the sake of keeping up appearances, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Speaking of, I trust our discussion will remain between the two of us. Now, I need to get back to work, and I'm sure you have other things to do.
Yeah, she says pretty much exactly what I'm thinking. They have so much tech that could do so much good. I'm not even talking about weapon tech. Generally, the best things they could do is, I don't know, they got so much health tech. They probably got a lot more advanced energy generation technology and such. Heck, and just knowing that, and knowing that medical technology and such could probably save thousands that alone. They're just sitting down here. They're not even just hoarding technology. They're just sitting down here, sending tech up there to fuck everyone else up. Most of the time. I mean, seriously though, the Institute, they are kind of like how the Brotherhood was at the beginning. But the Brotherhood evolved.
Time to examine my latest reports on batch 274. Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations at Warwick. He's eager to get that going, so I've had to put everything else on one side.
Dr. Holdren's synth gorilla project is showing promising results.
Freaking gorillas?
Don't get any germs on me.
Try not to think too much about it. We have more than enough to occupy ourselves here. Those people are the last remnants of a dying past. It's best not to dwell on the subject.
They're still people, and they're suffering. We can at least admit that it's regrettable. After all, how can we hope to redefine mankind if we can't even hold on to our own humanity?
Well, that's a question best left to our colleagues in the robotics division.
Yes, well... I suppose you're right.
So they're probably making high-tech food, you could say. Probably, I would say, plants that grow faster in any
Dr.
kind of
Carlin's
environment
doing
and
some
such.
amazing things with our genetically engineered crops.
Hey, Doc.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of studies such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure. Right now I'm just trying to keep an open mind.
It's a big decision, I know. But it's also a rare and important opportunity. No need to rush to judgment. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Oh, institutionalized. Good for now.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Take care, then.
But still, it's
Smell
like
you've been above ground.
just these plants alone. I'm going to guess that it's not that, or actually no, it might very well be that all of these plants are, the seeds are made here and they're seedless. Because a lot of times that might happen, but if they're not seedless, just these plants that are basically super plants, how much good wouldn't that be able to do for the people of the wasteland? I mean, they have so much tech that it would cost nothing for them to share. Nothing other than making everyone else like you more. Don't you guys want people to like you? Do you guys just not care? Because really though, I would want people to like me. If we're a super secret organization and something like that, I would want people to not want, to murder us. I think the Brotherhood would probably not mind too awfully much if you guys weren't being so secretive and changing people into
Now that
Synths.
you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
Please let me say something like that.
First things first. How do I get back to the surface?
The same way you got in, of course. You are not a prisoner here. You may come and go as you please. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
If the synths are intelligent and self-aware, then they have a right to free will.
However closely they may approximate human behavior, they are still our creations. When you see what I have to show you, I think you'll agree that we know what is best for our synths. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
But
Who erased his memories? And why?
Those idealistic radicals who call themselves the Railroad are behind it. We'll deal with them in time.
I don't really like the Railroad
The
too much
priority is to
myself,
reclaim
so...
that synth before more harm is done. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
Okay, okay then, I suppose. There's the thing though, I'm not the biggest of fans of the Railroad. They don't really know what they're doing entirely. Where is that courser? You're not giving me a quest
The sooner
marker.
that synth is safely back in the Institute, the better for everyone.
You didn't... Okay, I guess I'll just go the entire way back up. They're probably at the exit platform. Which will give me time again to talk. You know, yeah, I don't really like the Railroad too much, but they are basically trying to give the synths that, to a degree at least, have free will and such, the option to do stuff themselves instead of having everything chosen for them. But a lot of times you could say that it feels like they're tampering with things they don't know, and that in and of itself isn't exactly the best thing, because really though, but that a synth has taken over a raider gang, well, any human could do that. So it's not like it's that big of a deal, you could say. Okay. Not in here. Where am I supposed to go? They didn't tell me. Can I activate it from here? No. Do I activate it from my Pip-Boy? Okay, let's have a look. Do I activate it from my Pip-Boy? Yeah, again, they could so easily do so much for the world up top side. They could do so much, but instead they just sit down here and do nothing. You know, I might learn some kind of super secret later, like they tried to help once, but it went really bad or something like that. Sure. Okay, I'm gonna have to try to look for this goddamn courser or something like that, because I have no clue where he is. And I don't know, can I just stand in the middle here? Activate it? Can I? I don't know. Do I just like start classical radio? No? Okay. I have no clue what I'm supposed to do. Well, ain't that something new? I have no clue what I'm doing. Courser signal maybe? No. Okay. Radio freedom. As I said, currently the Institute, I'm more or less just like, I don't know. Here's the thing. Yes, the Brotherhood fucks up every now and again. Well, okay, actually somewhat often. But at the very least they try. They try to make the world a better place at the most of the time. At the very least, they try. Wait. Whoops. That could have gone bad, I suppose. The Institute, on the other hand, they're just sitting here doing nothing. They're just sitting on their asses doing shit. Okay, I have to find out where the fuck that courser is. Do I have to go to robotics? Yeah, I'll find him later. You guys won't have to watch me look for him all the time, but yeah. As I said, currently I am not on the side of the Institute, currently. We will see later, but currently I think they are a bunch of assholes. that just want to sit in here all alone, doing nothing to actually help humanity. Well, okay, here's the thing. They don't look on what's up there right now as humanity. They just look on it as a mutated mess. Or at least that's what the feeling I'm getting from them. They don't really see the people up in the Commonwealth as, humanity. They just see it as the corrupt...
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%. Also, if you haven't patched your navigation software, do so after this meeting. The last thing we need is more synths bumping into walls. All right, that's all for now. You can resume your duties.
A clean and healthy work environment is essential to maximum productivity.
Doctor?
It's a real juggling act, trying to keep all the systems down here operating in the green. This place might look shiny and new, but there's a lot of old technology in these walls. I lose sleep worrying about when the next blackout's gonna hit.
Looks like everything's running great. I'd say you're doing your job.
Hey,
Damn it.
thanks. It's nice to be appreciated. Most people just take my work for granted. It's the kind of work that only gets noticed when something goes wrong, if you know what I mean. Now, there's some stuff I need to check on. See you around, yeah?
Well, I think about, as they said, this entire place is on artificial, an artificial environment where all the air and such is scrubbed inside technology and the walls and such. Well, why not? If they had a couple of those scrubbers above ground, you could probably even make the glowing sea a viable place again. They don't even need to do anything themselves. Just give me all of the instructions on how to build this shit, and I will do it myself. Or any other settlements. Like I said, there's so much they can do, but they decide to do nothing. So, I don't know. I'll have to think about what to do with these people sooner or later, but
I've got reports to deliver.
But you know what? I'll find the cursor in the next episode. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys next video.